Hey everybody, welcome back to PlaySport. So today we're not going to talk about transfers. We're going to talk about the done deals, which is already everybody knows that Chislet is already Orlando Kaiser Chiefs player as they agreed, and also Orlando Pirates announcing Sipombule. Even though it still heads to other Kaiser Chiefs fans. So we have mesh here where we're gonna dive into what to expect from these caliber of players, what improvement they're going to bring on these Soweto Giants teams. I mean, Mesh, how are you, man?
Mula, how's it?
I'm very good, bro. Earlier on, you told me about you want to break it down how Mbule is going to add value to Orlando Pirates squad, and also how also Chislet is going to um add value to Kaiser Chiefs.
Yes, 100%, my brother.
Yeah. So can
Yeah.
you? Which one do you wish us to start with?
Um. Yeah, we can. I mean, yeah, we can start with any of them.
Mm-hmm.
it's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But um, when you look at the signings, both signings are helpful to the team,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and both signings they are great signings. And obviously there's advantages and disadvantages of both signings.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were to rate the signings,
Yes.
I will give Chislet to 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 Chiefs a 9 out
Nine
of
nine out
10.
of 10. Yes. Okay. Why are you
And
rating him 9 out of 10 to Chiefs?
all right, because Chislet is filling in a position that we're lacking.
Okay, which is an
As much
attacking
as we
midfielder.
have Yes, as much as we have the number 10s like Do Serino, but
Mm-hmm.
none of those number 10s can drop deep. They are usually good when they are up front.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that when you're working when as a number 10, there are certain attributes that you're supposed to have.
Yes.
You need to be quick, you need to have good balance, you need to have speed, you need to have creativity. And you also need to control the tempo of the game because you're the central point.
Mm-hmm.
You are the center. We're judging this based on what? We're judging this based on the team being able to achieve their tactics, and
Mm-hmm.
they're the ones in control. So if they're the ones in control, that means for many times they'll be able to get the ball to the number 10.
Mm-hmm.
And the number 10 as a playmaker needs to create those scoring opportunities. And the vision and the passing, which is what I'm looking forward to. When I look at the player's vision and I look at the player's passing, I can't wait to see the player feeding Lilepo, feeding Duba, feeding our other wingers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Duduzi will also be given that chance to also just drift a little bit wide.
Mm-hmm.
Taking up maybe the right mid the right wing position, or even taking up the left wing position. I think that with a player like this on the field, it allows other players to also be a little bit more dynamic
Mm-hmm.
and not be restricted to one position, because
Mm-hmm.
now that position is being filled.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that's.
And also having a goal scoring midfielder is what we're looking for with Salum.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you want. I mean, Mukwena didn't have a good season this season, but if you look at the other midfielders that you have in the league, you look at Mbata,
Mm-hmm.
look at Dlamini, those guys are able to bring in like one or two goals, three goals, and in crucial moments.
Yes.
And I feel like we've been in crucial moments and we're not able to get those goals. And I feel like a player like this, it gives us a little bit more. We're a little bit more, dynamic. We're a little bit more flexible, a little bit more creative
Mm-hmm.
with the midfield line. So we can safely say that now we've got the number 6 in Kele, we've got the number 10 in Chislet.
Yes.
Now we just need a number 8.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now all we need is a number 8.
Yes.
So again, a lot of people, they make opinions, but the opinions that they make are not in line with the coach's philosophy.
Fact.
The
Fair.
coach plays a 4-2-3-1, meaning that there will always be a double pivot of a number 6
Mm-hmm.
and a number 8, whether they serve as double 8 or double 6, but they will always serve. There will always be a double pivot. That's how the coach plays.
Yes.
We cannot change that. You cannot come with an opinion that's outside of that. If you come with an opinion that's outside of that, already you have lost. You have
Yes.
lost the argument or whatever point you're trying to make.
Yes.
So in this case, we have 4, the back 4, and then we have 2. We're talking about the midfield now.
Yeah.
The double pivot, we have Cele, the number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need someone who will compete. Now we need someone who will compete with Mart for the number 8 role.
Yes.
We already have a player that will compete with Mtutuzi, and we already have a player that will compete with Mtutuzi, and what's the other person? Serino, right? So Chislet will compete with Mtutuzi and Serino.
Yes.
Right.
So which number 8 do you think it must be Kaizer Chiefs must sign to compete with Mart?
There's a lot of players that we have been looking at, but honestly speaking, Salum is the one.
Okay.
Salum is the player that we need. Mbule would have been a great signing also for that number 8 role.
Yes. Yo, no, without also wasting time, bruh. I'm sorry just to cut you as we're actually running out of time. Man, why it seems like you are running away from Mbule? Can you just please give it to the fan?
No, I'm just putting the tactical attributes of Chislet.
Yes. No, I understand.
I'm just explaining why he's a good signing, because remember, it's something that we don't have.
Yes. And
Serino is good,
and
but he can't drop deep. So he can't play deep.
Oh no, I get it. So if you can get Salom right now, so on the middle you're now okay by also
yes, now the midfield is fine.
Oh, okay. No, I get it.
Salum completes the midfield.
Yes.
And then now, this is where Mbule now, he comes in.
Yeah.
Now, let's take Mbule and we say Mbule signed for Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Again, we have to look at the attributes that are needed we have to look at the attributes that are needed for the number 8 role.
Yeah.
And, the number 8 is a box-to-box. He needs to contribute defensively and also contribute attacking wise.
Yes.
And one of the key things that's needed for number 8 is stamina. You need to have stamina. You need to have legs. You need to be able to have consistency and endurance. You need to have that strength. Creativity is not as much of a burden as like it would be for a number 10.
Yes.
As much as you still need to be, a good balance, be good on the feet with the ball, be able to coordinate, with other players, that strength, that power. Yes, those things, they are needed, right? And they can match even, the other roles. But in this case, the biggest thing, and which is what Mart is always appreciated for, everyone will say, yeah, Mart is not playing well, but Mart is always running. Mart is always fetching the ball. That's the compliment that usually Mart will get, that what he has legs, right?
Yes, he has, actually.
When you look at Mbule, right, and you look at the quality of player that he is, when he sets into that Chiefs squad, he's the best number 8. But what hits him now is the discipline issues and the endurance and the consistency. Mbule signing for Pirates is such a good signing because there are other players who can replace him.
Okay.
It's a good signing because they've already filled those positions. There's your Dlaminis, there's your Mbatas, there's everyone there that can play that role. So Mbule is only going to give a different energy, a different sauce. And when you look at Mbule, he has the sauce, he has the South African sauce. And I feel like Pirates plays that South African sauce of football, but some of the guys that handle the ball, they're not as saucy as Mbule. And Mbule, that's what he brings. Mbule is a marquee signing. He's not a signing that's there to, carry the load on his shoulders, but he's a signing that's there to give a different energy.
Yes.
And I think he will settle in very well.
Yes.
But Do I think Pirates could have still done without him? Yes, they could have still done without him. It's
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs that couldn't do without him. But it's even worse if he's having discipline issues, or maybe what we've heard of his discipline issues affect his stamina and his endurance.
Mm-hmm.
If those affect his stamina and his endurance, that means that Chiefs will be back to square one now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for instance, he's unable to keep up and we need him week in, week out, but then his stamina and endurance is affected by his lifestyle off the pitch. Then that means we'll have signed the player for nothing.
Yes.
Because now we're losing that player that we signed.
Mm-hmm.
But Pirates will not have that problem. Pirates midfielders, they're filled and they're still going to sign more.
That's true,
so
man.
they will not have that problem. But us, who are in a position where we cannot make a mistake with the signings that we're making now, I think had there been any negative, activities or things that happen in future, would have suffered a big loss.
Yeah, that's why Mamelodi Sundowns also do the same, because they have a lot on the mid. Who can release Mbule, guys, when your team is struggling? You understand?
100%.
Yes. No,
100%.
I understand how you break it down. Mesh, I really want to thank you, bruh, how you break it down to the fans on every these two players, because I feel like these are the best signing right now at Orlando Pirates and also Kaizer Chiefs, to be honest, at my side. I feel like these are the best sign right
you are
now.
not wrong.
Yes.
You are very correct.
You understand?
You are very correct. I think Mbule is for the fans. I think he's a fan favorite.
Yes.
already. I can't wait to see him in the derby.
Yes.
I can't wait to see him what he's going to do to the players that will be playing there. And
It's
I
like
can't wait to
Lodge
see
coming
what
from Orlando Pirates to Mamelodi Sundowns. You understand?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, no. Mesh, we really want to thank you on PlaySport, man. Well, you are very, very special, brah. And we really appreciate how you break it down from behavior to tactics. Man, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And also, guys, road to 100k subscribers. Make sure that you show love for Mesh. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mesh. And also, subscribers, guys. See you on next lovely video. Peace, Mesh. Thanks, man.
Thank you, my brother. And thanks to the fans, man.
Tada.